Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. Before we jump into a recap of the overall markets, I want to say welcome. Before we move forward, do me a solid. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It would be greatly appreciated. All right, so what went on in the market today? For me, not too much. Essentially, as you can see, we are down to flat, off about 0.19% on the day to close at 308.36. But that's really not concerning to me, because if you pay attention to where we were at a few months ago, right, since bottoming out in October at around 284.82, the market is actually up a little over 8%, north of 10%. So that, in my opinion, is a very huge move in about a month's span. So granted, we're off slightly on the day, again close at 308.36, but we are still about north of 10% up in just one single month, and we are within a few points, just a few points of all-time highs, and that clocks in at around 309.65. So as long as the SPY can hang up or hang around here, you kind of have to be bearish, right? So even if we pull back slightly to that 300 mark, even if we cratered a little bit more and we pull back to 293 to 295, I wouldn't be concerned at all. As long as we stay above here, I think everything should be good going forward. And I see the SPY topping out around that 328 mark, I believe is what I said, before it experiences any kind of extreme pullback. And that's my opinion on the SPY. What else? And then we have the IWM daily chart dating back to 2017. Similarly, off about 0.2% on the day, closed at 158.76. No surprise, last week we actually got to that 160 level, actually broke above resistance of 160, couldn't sustain, and we pulled back slightly. But again, sitting here at 158.76, we are right under that huge psychological resistance wall of 160. I'm gonna assume if we make attempts, another attempt at breaching that 160 level, I suspect this time around we will sustain it, and I suspect that because, again, if you look back, the market has been trying to do that for a very long time. For about 2 years, we were successful on some occasions, but mainly not. So again, I suspect, and not to use the word suspect for like the gazillion time, but I do suspect that if we try to breach 160 once more, I think that would be sort of like this time, I believe, we'll actually do it and sustain that. And if we can sustain 160, I think 173 at minimum, retesting all-time highs in the IWM, is very much so a possibility. All right, that's my thoughts on the IWM. What else? All right, so let's wrap it up and round it out with ticker XPEL. Daily chart up about 30% on the day. So huge congrats to the bulls. Huge congrats to anyone that was actually in this stock and was able to enjoy this move, right? Closed at $14.14. The high today clocked in at $14.19. So we closed relatively close to the high of the day with confirming volume. That's bullish. Stock is in a clear uptrend. What's a clear uptrend? Characterized by higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. This resistance level of around $12 that was formed for the past 2 months, we finally broke through that resistance level today, again with confirming volume, to close essentially at the high of today. That's a beautiful setup heading into tomorrow. However, you need for the market, for it to go higher, obviously you would need continuation. So what would show you signs of continuation? Definitely you want to pay attention to what's going on in pre-market. If the stock is actually running in pre-market, meaning trading above 14.14, that's a good sign. If in pre-market we're actually trading below that close of 14.14 and you see it dip into the 13s and we actually open up below 14.14, not a good sign. So if you're long on the sidelines thinking whether or not ticker XPEL can give you more, you definitely want to pay attention to how the stock opens up tomorrow. Anything above 14.14, that's a good sign. Anything below 14.14, you might experience a pullback. All right, so that's my take on ticker XPEL. And I should note, even with the pullback, I still like this chart overall. I think this is a stock you potentially should watch, because I can see it at some point based on the metrics that I paid attention to. I can see this at some point providing investors with a double, meaning I can see this trading at around $28 to $30 in the intermediate term. That's my opinion. All right, so let's cap it there. Tina here, once again from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of this video, I'd like for you to do 3 things for me. 1, comment in the comment section. Let me know, what did you think of my analysis? Are you in SPY? What about the IWM? Ticker XPEL. Do you agree, disagree? Again, comment in the comment section. That's the first thing. 2, I do videos daily. Ensure that you are subscribed at our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina. And thirdly, or lastly, I've been trading for well over 15 years. So if you think you can learn anything from me, then definitely head on over to, take a trip on over to our website, ShortMeTina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support. I'll talk to you.